Hi, we're Joel and Lia.
And this video is reading out our meanest comments.
Guys, we haven't done this in so long. It's been a long time.
It's been like years, it feels.
Yeah, it does.
Since we sat here in our gowns with a drink. Obviously we haven't got a drink this time, we're just sort of hot drinking it this time.
Tea and coffee. Yeah, I mean, we're in our own robes, so guys, if you want a Joel and Lia robe, too late, you can't. They sold out last year. These are exclusive limited editions. So if you have your robe, I suggest pausing this video, go get it on so you can join us in this video.
I'm drinking a relaxing drink because Joel, the comments are too much. I feel like my body, my nervous system needs to just get into it before I read out the internet. You
do, calm down. Whereas mine is coffee, so it's giving me the jitters, it's giving me energy to be like, what's happening?
Okay. Before we get into the deep, dark depths of Held for Review, a folder on YouTube which contains the most hurtful comments that never get published because they get flagged before they get published, we ought to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Skillshare.
So Skillshare is an online learning community that offers thousands of classes for creative people that want to learn new skills. They offer classes in literally everything, in illustration, design, entrepreneurship, photography, and so much more.
One class we are loving at the minute is called Productivity for Creatives. Build a system that brings out your best. And in the spirit of this video, Joel, I really think bringing out our best is something we need to focus on amongst these kind of comments we've been getting.
Exactly. So before we go into the hate comments, you should know, don't worry, they don't hurt us. It's fine. We're focusing on our own business, our own creativity, our own mental health. One of the things I love from this course is within this class, they have a topic on your physical and digital workspaces. So it's all about optimizing your physical and digital workspace, and it's helping you to be your most productive, best person, the best version of yourself. And that's all we're focusing on. No to the hate, yes to productivity.
Exactly. It's taught by Thomas Frank, who's absolutely lovely. I feel like I've got to know him as the course has gone on, and he's got a really, really nice voice to listen to, so that definitely helps.
Yeah.
So go check out that class if you're feeling inspired, and don't forget to click on the link in our description because the first 1,000 of our subscribers get a free trial to Skillshare Premium.
Yeah.
One bonus about this class that Joel and I absolutely love is that number 9 is a bonus conversation with Ali Abdal, who we also follow on both YouTube and Skillshare. Love his classes. So it just felt like a merging of like all our favourite people. We were like, oh, this is so good.
It's so cool. It's so funny when two of your favourite creators collab and you're like, they know each other. So yeah, it's a great class.
You guys need to comment below who you'd love to see Joel and Lia collab with, and we'll try and make it happen.
Yeah, we will.
Anyway, let's get on to the mean comments, Joel.
Okay, so as Lia said, we're diving deep into this hidden folder that we never look at. So if you are a hater and you're leaving a mean comment, the chances are we will never see it because it just gets flagged and taken away. The only time we see it is when we go looking for it. So yeah, let's kick off with this first one, Lia, I found. It's from a guy called Tony Rock, and he says, these two will get fat big time. I think it's because of our eating videos and stuff, but it hit a nerve because like both of us have been on a weight loss journey and a fitness journey in general, trying to get fitter and healthier. So it's like triggered something where it's like, oh, don't touch that sore subject because, you know, I want to be fit and healthy for the rest of my life.
Exactly. I love that, you know what, I know we always say it, but I love that people will watch one video where we indulge in a lot of food and assume that that is the way we live our entire lives.
I know.
That's what blows my mind about the internet. It's like, that's 5 minutes of our day.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we got a Domino's. Yeah, okay, we got a barbecue base with extra garlic dip.
Yeah.
That's what we needed in that 5 minutes. It doesn't mean we're going to end up really, really overweight.
Exactly. We don't film ourselves in the gym. We don't film ourselves eating healthy fruit and vegetables because no one wants to see that. They want to see us eating pizza and a barbecue and like all these foods.
All right, Joel, next comment, which is very funny. Ellis Stewart. I always feel mean reading out their names, but they've commented in a public forum, so.
Exactly.
Ellis Stewart said, "You're vile."
Thank you. I don't know what that's in reference to, but...
So it's not you guys are, it's singular, which makes me think, who does she think is vile?
Unless she means like plural, you are vile.
You're vile.
You're vile.
Yeah.
Sorry, before, it's not even about this comment, but it's what you said about feeling bad about their names. I once had a thing where a woman, she was probably a middle-aged woman, I could see from her profile photo, she left me a really horrible comment on Instagram, so I screenshotted it and I put it on my Instagram story, but I deleted out her name, obviously, because I was like, well, I don't want people to give her hate. And I got so many emails from her being like, I'm in touch with my lawyer, I'm gonna sue you, you can't just publish private messages on there. And I was like, hun, yes you can. I didn't expose your name. If you didn't want to be exposed, you shouldn't have sent me that message. And like, she then like faked this lawsuit as well and was like, my lawyer's on it, you're gonna get sued, all these things. And I was like, hun, when are you going to realise you can't sue a YouTuber for featuring your comment or private message? If you don't want it public, then don't message me. Despite the fact I'd even blocked out her name. Her name wasn't even in it.
Yeah, so like no one would have ever known who sent it to you.
No.
She's starting she started a fake case against something that's not a case. That's amazing.
So funny.
That's
but it's classic
hilarious.
America. Let's just sue everyone and anyone.
That's amazing. If I lived in America, I'd just tell everyone they're getting sued.
So funny. Anyway, let's move on. The next comment. Oh yeah, this is about me. So this is a guy called Adam who says, please leave Joel home. We don't want him in America.
Imagine how boring the trip would be though.
I know. I mean, you're an interesting person, but imagine Joel and Lia going on an America trip, but it's just Lia. Like, what's going to happen?
At home.
Yeah.
Hi guys, this is our next trip. Obviously, like Joel couldn't make it, but it's Joel and Lia trip, so
yeah. I think that is so funny. I wonder what I've done specifically to trigger, because our views on America are very similar. Like, me and you pretty much think the same. So I'm like, what is it about me particularly that you don't want in America?
Adam Solar, is that his name?
Yeah, Adam Solar.
You're so triggered.
So triggered. That should be your name. Adam so triggered.
Okay, the next one said, sorry, but this lady in the video, I assume me, because I'm the only lady in the video, has a massive mouth.
I mean, what's funny about this is it's not even like mean, it's just like like, you've got a big smile and that is why you're so pretty, Lia. So it's like, really, that's a love comment? Do you get me?
Yeah, thank you, Bobby Cone 2.
Yeah.
That's their name.
I'd rather have a bigger mouth than a small, tiny mouth. Like, what's the alternative to a massive mouth? It's a tiny mouth. Who wants a tiny mouth?
Okay, change of a few props of our cups, because it is now a little bit later. We had to take a break because we were grieving so much from all of the comments.
Yeah, we started crying, broke down, we needed to take 5 minutes, but we're back now and we're feeling a bit stronger.
Exactly. Right, so where did we leave off?
Let's start with a new comment. This one, I actually think is like a compliment. This person just says Dumb and Dumber. And you know what? The film Dumb and Dumber is incredible. They're hilarious, they're amazing characters. So this comment screams to me, you guys are funny, you guys are hilarious. And so I take it as a compliment. Thank you for calling us funny.
Thank you so much. Like, we take that as you think we've got the potential to be on the big screen.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And yeah, that you just basically compare us to two amazing actors.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
The trouble is you've picked on two people here who don't care about intelligence levels. Like, what we care about is being funny. So if your hate comment was like, you two aren't funny, we'd probably cry. But because you've said Dumb and Dumber, we love it.
Yeah, we're fine with that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. James said, good grief, you guys are idiots.
Fine, that's...
Thank you.
Yeah, again, idiots, we don't mind being called that.
I don't mind that. Do you know what? None of this is constructive, Joel. Peter Moletin said, hate the gay guy in capital letters.
Well, that's okay. I mean, I do have a name. Refer to me as Joel, if you will. But, it's fine.
Do you know what, Joel? We've been getting some hate comments about how tangled up my headphones are.
Really?
It's triggering people on another level that I didn't even know possible. They were quite tied up in one video. They were like knotted, and someone was like, it's killing me.
They need to get over that. Live with it. Live in like structured chaos. We love a bit of chaos, but structured.
Like, that's what meditation is. Like, noticing the things but not doing anything about it.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not trying to change anything. You're just like, yes, I noticed there is a knot there.
Yeah. Do you know what? That sums up our channel. You know when people are like, you should just Google it, and it's like, no, we notice things, but we don't do anything about it.
That's exactly us. This is amazing. amazing.
Yeah.
That is basically the next hate comment says, what gets me with all these words is how both of you just laugh like idiots instead of doing research to see which is correct. Again, another person has missed the complete point of the channel. There was no research behind this channel. It's purely entertainment.
Purely entertainment. If you're coming here for educational reasons, then I feel sorry for you, because like you really should not be coming to us for education. Literally anything we say is entertainment value only, and our own observations. Like nothing. We don't have PhDs. We're not qualified in any way for anything.
Yeah, last time I wrote an essay was probably like 10 years ago, Joel.
Exactly.
I don't remember what it even feels like to be an academic, because I never was.
No, exactly. Well, my favourite podcast is called Just Break Up, and they're two friends and they give relationship advice, and at the start they give a warning. They're like, honestly, we're not qualified in any way to talk about relationships. We're not even qualified to have a podcast. They're like, we're just two friends talking about it. And I love that. I'm like, that's exactly me and you. We're not qualified in any way. No. We're just here for entertainment value.
You're welcome to listen.
Yeah, exactly. So no, we're not going to do our research. Thank you very much.
This one's quite funny. Way back when, we were in Texas trying barbecue, Texas barbecue, and somebody said, skip the fork and knife, pick the shit up. Which is amazing.
I mean, the thing I have an issue with that is it's a knife and fork. It's not fork and knife. Like, can we just focus on that?
Me too. That's like criminal.
Yeah.
That's like calling it like, I don't know if this will resonate with Americans, but like vinegar and salt, when in England it's salt and vinegar, like on chips, or
it's
it's just criminal.
It's like calling it Leah and Joel. It's just criminal.
It's just criminal. It just doesn't sound right.
It just doesn't sound right.
Remember we actually told people why it doesn't sound right.
Yeah, and we tried to explain it. But I think ultimately it's just, it sounds better to our ears, but does it? Who knows? But now it would be criminal to change it. It's like Dec and Ant. They're a duo in the UK called Ant and Dec. Ant and Dec just sounds right. You can't say Dec and Ant.
Because the D of the and rolls into the D of the Dec.
Yeah, Dec and Dant.
Dec and Dant.
Dec and Dant.
Oh, do you watch Dec and Dant?
Dec and
It just
Dant.
wouldn't work.
Yeah. This next one is about our KFC video, and it says, how do you not know what a hash brown is, you two idiots?
I swear we know what a hash brown is, so I'm trying really hard to think what we said in that video that makes out that we have no idea what a hash brown is.
Yeah, I don't, maybe we said like, oh, and it's got like a potato-y thing on top. You know when you just forget the word? Like, we know what a hash brown is.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm with you. We basically said this burger has got potato in it.
But we know it's a hash brown, like, get over it. But there are some real KFC fans, and they like take KFC very seriously.
I didn't even know they existed.
Oh, they do.
Enthusiasts.
And you know what? The backlash on that video isn't for us, it's for KFC, because so many Americans were like, this is unfair. We don't have this gravy burger in the US.
That is so sad for them.
Yeah, so sad for them, because it was delicious with the potato-y thing.
And you know what's even more sad for everyone is that it ended on like January the 3rd was the last day you could get it.
Yeah.
And I only ever had it the once, my friend.
So sad. So sad.
I was like texting you over the Christmas break being like dying for one.
I know. It's so good. I watched a documentary that featured it, and they featured the launch of this burger, and they were like, the day came where the gravy burger had launched at KFC, and the camera crew were outside the drive-thru listening to what people's orders would be, and no one ordered the gravy burger. Everyone was just like, oh, can I just get a Singer Tower burger? They just stuck to their orders, and the development team were like, we spent so long coming up with this gravy burger.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny, because I don't know who was telling me there was another documentary on actually what goes inside the gravy burger and how they make the gravy, which apparently made people feel sick to their stomach.
Yes, that was it.
Turned people off it. Was it that one?
They literally, it was that one, because they literally take the scrapings from the bottom of the chip pan, like the frying pan, and like then turn it into gravy, and you're like, ew, she's like scraping off all this crusty stuff, and that is what makes up their gravy, and it tastes amazing, but you're like, ew.
It was grim. Like, I haven't seen it, but I saw a clip, and where they fry the chicken, the grease collects, or like whatever it is collects at the bottom, that becomes the stock of the gravy. Like, people on Twitter said that it actually made them feel done over. Yeah,
me too. But then it tastes good, so then I'm like, they can get away with that.
They can get away with it.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's quite funny. You and I are buzzing about going to Boston in the summer. Someone here said, you idiots, when people in the USA dream of travelling somewhere, Boston never comes to mind. Cancel the tickets and pick again.
Cancel the tickets and pick again. It's so good. It's like it's a quiz, and it's like, wrong answer, cancel the tickets and pick again.
That's like you saying to someone like, don't go to London, cancel your tickets and book again, like, because it's just so normal to you.
Yeah.
It's on the doorstep.
Like,
but to someone else, it might be really special.
Of course, Americans are going to think like, oh, I want to go to London and Paris and like, but for us, Paris is not exciting. Spain isn't exciting. London isn't that exciting. It's like, so for us, I get why for them Boston might not be that exciting, but for us, we're buzzing. Someone also said, I hate to break it to you, but Boston is probably like the most British city ever in America. And I'm like, why are you breaking that to us? Like, we're glad to go. That's a great discovery. Little England in America.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Little Britain.
Little Britain.
Take us there.
Yeah. But yeah, that's so funny. People have such strong opinions about where we travel to. It's just hilarious.
Whereas like people who actually support us and like, you know, say like our channel members, people like Joel Lia would love Boston because Leah could probably get a proper cup of tea there.
And my favourite comment was someone being like, oh, I can't wait for Boston to get the Joel and Lia treatment. And I was like, yes, that is such a nice comment.
That is so funny. Joel, you know in England we have that tea shop called, and the cafe called Boston Tea Party?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you know if it's at all connected to Boston?
Maybe.
In any way? Because
yeah, that's
my mum
true.
said something and I can't figure out if it's stupid or not.
What did she say?
But she was like, yeah, you guys are going to love Boston, you know, Boston Tea Party and all that. I was like, Mum, that's a coffee shop in Leamington. And she was like, I don't know what she said back, but I was like, there's one in Chichester, there's one in Warwickshire, there's one like... I just found it really weird because it's just like a coffee shop round here, but is it a thing in Boston? Or
well, I think, isn't the Boston Tea... We're not going to do our research, guys, so leave it down in the comments below. Isn't the Boston Tea Party like some historical event? That is where they tipped all the British tea into the ocean, and that's where they began their independence or something. And so the Boston Tea Party refers to like a political event, but then the Brits have reclaimed that as a coffee shop.
They've just called this like really cool coffee shop that sells like avocado on toast, nice cups of tea, Boston Tea Party. I don't know the history of it, so I'm gonna have to research it and wait for the comments.
You know what? We're gonna learn, and like in Vegas where we made a video about what Independence Day is and got it all wrong, we're gonna do the same with what is Boston Tea Party, and we're gonna give you guys an incorrect historical assessment of what it is, because that is so much fun.
That is so us.
It is. Yeah. I love it. It's like
a chain of coffee shops in the UK.
Exactly. This is what it is. America has copied it. It'll be so funny. We love giving incorrect answers to things. You know when people are like incorrect answers only and they get you to comment down below something incorrect? We love that.
We love that. Yeah. We love that. What is Boston Tea Party? Incorrect answers only.
Yeah, it's so much fun. So we're going to have so much fun with that.
Okay, Joel, the last hate comment is actually about your dog. So...
Okay, it's all right. She's not here, so let me hear it.
Do you know how tired we are of hearing about your dog farting? I think they mean farting. F-O-R-T-I-N-G. I just checked the keyboard and the O is nowhere near the A.
How did they get that wrong?
Put him in another room, idiots, it says.
To be
fair, a she.
Firstly, it's a she, and secondly, maybe they said farting because they think farting is a rude word, so they're like farting. But yeah, also, I mean, I agree. Like the trouble is that was filmed in my apartment where it's just open plan, so I couldn't have shut her in another room. And and I agree, her farts stink. She farts more than any other dog I know.
Yeah, they did stink actually.
Yeah.
I just remembered one of the smells.
It was disgusting, wasn't it? Who would you rather have fart next to you, me or Ava?
You.
Exactly. Ava's farts are disgusting. But yeah, so I agree with that one.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Exactly, I've taught her it.
So bad, they're so bad.
Yeah, but don't be mean to my dog, because what's she done to you? She'll bite your balls off.
Nothing. She ended up nothing. All she's done is like rip one pair of jeans, but I didn't really care about them, they were old. Yeah,
exactly. She's cost me so much money. Never mind.
Next time I come round, I'm just like, right, what do I wear that I don't care about? Because she loves clothes.
Well, you know what? Hopefully you won't need to worry about it once I've moved house, because I'll be able to sort of shut her away, hopefully.
She'll have a bit more space.
More space, yeah.
All right, well, that was... How did you enjoy the hate comments, Joel? Did you like them?
I liked it. I think it's fun. I think, to be honest, we definitely don't get as much hate as we used to.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because we've grown and we're nicer people nowadays, or we don't trigger people as much. But yeah, we just don't get as many, which is lovely.
It's really nice. I mean, I think at one point we just had to start being grateful for the hate we did get, because we were like, you don't get any fans without any haters. Do you know what I mean?
And we should say that is like 0.01% of our comments. We get thousands of comments literally every day that are positive and lovely. So thank you if you're one of those people that leaves us lovely comments. We love you so much.
So much. And yeah, I mean, you're right. We don't really get that many. This is a minority. The folder gets deleted every 60 days. The folder, like,
auto
the
refreshes,
stuff
doesn't
gets
it?
deleted.
Yeah.
So yeah, flushed away, flushed down the toilet.
Yeah, so we never
later.
see it unless we do one of these videos, which we haven't done for months. So.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Don't forget, the first 1,000 of our subscribers to click the link in our description will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium. And what do we have to say to our members, Joel?
Members, if you love tangents and you can't get enough of our videos, then you might enjoy becoming a member. So we have memberships. You can click join next to the subscribe button, or click the link in our description, and you get members only videos. You could get early access to videos as well. There's lots of other perks, so check it out.
Loads of perks, and we're absolutely loving doing more stuff for our members and building our Joel Lia community.
Yes.
So if you're one of the nice ones, step inside.
Step inside, you're welcome anytime. Thanking you guys for watching.
Guys.
Please subscribe if you're not already, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
See you soon. Bye.